Alright. We got a raid later, but it's still about an hour and a half until then, so... Just gotta wait up for a minute. Alright, where is my stream link? There we go. I'll just say, come on. Going live. Cool. All right, let's get a comment pinned here. Zamasu Goku Black, welcome in. Solo, welcome in. What was I doing? This. There we go. Cool. Alright. We're pretty much set to rock and roll then. I have some crap to collect from time space. Let's get that taken care of real quick. Nice. I'm so glad to have this space nice and clear so I can just collect everything all at once instead of having like 3 spaces being used up. Who? Hello, welcome in. Alright, good shit, good shit. Got the TP, the STP. The only shit that really mattered from the previous raid. Let's see. I don't think that this raid that starts later is going to be with super armor, but we're not doing the raid just yet, so I should probably set myself up properly here. Frost McGrievous, hello, welcome in. Yeah, we can just leave that. In blue. I don't really know if I'm going to want to farm the raid. Maybe if it's an easy one, we can spend some extra time doing it. But this does have an attack boost limit burst, so I mean... in general, it's not that bad. Akali, Saffron, hello, welcome in. But yeah, let me actually put on... this one. And yeah, I guess everything else is pretty much correct. Okay, but yeah, we're, once... I think today, just considering that raids are the bonus, I think we'll actually start playing the raid as soon as it drops. Okay, everything looks pretty good to me. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just going to be chilling, doing some expert missions, getting some TP medals, you know, all that sweet stuff. I don't think that I'm going to worry too bad about getting the glory points for the weekly bonus on the alt account this week. Just because, like, it's just Dragon Balls, and trying to farm raids for glory points is such a frickin' slog. Swish, hello, welcome in. But yeah, let's go on ahead. Let's start diving into this, guys. Let's see those ones in chat for anybody who wants to kill some time by playing some expert missions. Ones in chat for expert mission rooms. Nobody? There we go. You fixed your Wi-Fi issue. You had to restart your PS4. Good shit. At least it was an easy fix. 1, 2, 3. I'm probably still just going to leave 5 slots open. Anyone else? Any other gamers tonight? One's in chat. Blah blah doot. Maison, welcome in. Gaddick, well, hello, welcome in. No, the raid doesn't start here in the US for like another hour and 25 minutes. Alright, but we gotta get Swish, Who, and Akali here. I am currently taking ones. So if you're trying to get in here, now is the keen, opportune time for it. Does the 21 raid have moves or raid moves or super armor? I can't remember either, man. Well, unless someone from Europe already has that information, or if someone watched someone from Europe playing the game earlier today, we're probably not going to get that information until it's the first round of the raid. You have cake? What kind of cake? Alright, I'm guessing that this is going to be the full crew for now, so I mean, we'll just get to playing the video game, I guess. Coffee cake? Good shit. Sounds pretty good to me. You were at a cousin's baby gender reveal? Well, hopefully there weren't any mishaps. Goodness knows there's plenty of gender reveals gone wrong on the internet. What do they end up revealing? Is it a boy or a girl? Oh, some ribs sound so good. Some ribs sound absolutely delicious. I could go for some ribs right about now. Been going down the rabbit hole of mobile games. Yuck.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Mobile games. Yeah, some of them are good. Most of them are not, though. Considering how there's so goddamn many gotchas out there. Baby girl, well, congratulations to the parents-to-be. Nothing like watching Cesaro stream while eating a late dinner. Hell yeah, dude. What are you having for dinner? No mishaps? Good. Good, good. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum bum. That I am greatness CAC over there looks real weird to me. Bang. Someone's rocking the All Might sounds. Alright, that was a crappy... This is a crappy Goku, guys. What are we doing? What happened here? Let's evaluate.
Good.
32 seconds, man. Yuck. Stinky, man. I can smell how bad that is through the screen. Yeah, Yeah, seems today was a big cake day for folks out there in the chat. Filled with ads. Yeah, that shit's insufferable. I think that reminds me, like, none of the ad blockers I've been using had been working on Chrome, and I figured out that it's just like a Chrome thing. So I've been using Firefox a lot more recently. A pulled pork sandwich? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Haven't had one of those in a while. Let's get him.
Is this it?
Isn't the new MHA anime out? I think it is, actually. I think the first episode released a couple days ago. I totally spaced it, though, and I haven't watched it. Oh, that'll give me something to do after stream is over. Because I'm super interested in watching Vigilantes. I mean, from the trailer that I watched, the animation looks really good. And I like the idea of there being characters that aren't, like, official heroes. I think that's a pretty cool concept for the universe. Yeah, Chrome pretty much nixing ad blockers is fucking annoying, dude. You know, Chrome used to be the shit when it came to web browsers, but now they've just fucking, they're tanking themselves, dude. You're using Opera GX? I don't know that I've ever used Opera. Jordan, hello, welcome in. Yeah, and I don't know what the hell's been going on with my Google Chrome recently, but, like, it won't play YouTube videos. Like, it'll display everything else. Like, I can see the comments, I can see, like, the recommended videos and, like, the description of the video and everything, but the video is just completely blank. Like, the video player isn't there at all, so I don't know what the fuck started happening with that. So yeah, I had to switch browsers. I had no choice.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Yeah, Chrome does use up a lot of memory, man. It gets ridiculous after a while. I haven't had s'mores in forever. I could go for a s'more. I'd have to trim my mustache big time, though, because otherwise I'm just gonna get... It's gonna get absolutely caked with fucking melted marshmallow. Joseph, hello, welcome in. Anyone gonna get the Switch too? I'm on the fence about it right now. FromSoft is releasing a game that's gonna be Switch 2 exclusive, which has me thinking about it. But I'm probably gonna need more motivation than that in order to get it. Plus, probably as soon as they drop, scalpers are probably gonna be all over that shit. So, I mean, if I do get it, it's not gonna be for a while later.
You've got to be
Some people said if we don't get Super Saiyan 4, they're done with this game. That's fair enough, I guess. I don't know that we're going to end up getting it for CACs, to be honest with you. So, if that's the case, then, you know, sounds to me like there's going to be a lot of people that are done with this game. Can't pre-order in America? No, you can pre-order stuff. You have to pay to upgrade games you already own on the Switch for Switch 2? God damn, dude. I wonder how much more greedy Nintendo can get. You're done with this game regardless. Can't say I blame you, man. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently, and,
You've got to be kidding me.
you know, to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna have to start shifting to other games. Because I'm getting pretty tired of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 myself. Like, a lot of people are pretty spent on this game, man. Like, Burkle has apparently retired, or at least is going on some kind of extended hiatus. Super Saiyan Cab, like, hardly ever uploads anymore. And they were, like, the two people that I probably watched the most when I actually was consuming a lot of Xenoverse 2 content. So, I mean... You know, I can't really blame anybody. Because, like, this game is just, it's so old and so limited in what it can do. Gonna wait to see if there's a price drop. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's pretty expensive, and so are a lot of the games. Yeah, scalpers are complete and total assholes. Fuck scalpers. What games? I've been thinking a lot about, like, playing FromSoft games, and maybe going back to playing Kingdom Hearts as well. In terms of, like, future games that are going to be coming out that I'd like to play on the channel, Elder Scrolls 6, GTA 6, stuff like that.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Now that I mention it, you haven't seen them upload in a while? Yeah, dude. Yeah. They won't fix the connection issues. I don't listen to the community for the most part. Herp derp, release another Goku Vegeta, herp derp. Yeah. Yeah, no, dude. It's, it's honestly very tiresome to play this game. GTA 6 on PC? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, as much as I've loved this game, you know, my passion for it has definitely started to dwindle. Like, you know, I've just finally gotten to a point where I've hit a wall and it's starting to feel real old. Especially considering how I've basically been making content on this game for just about 3 years now. It's, you know, I feel like I need to be more flexible and branch out to other things. CEX. That's kind of a weird name for what I'm assuming is like a discount video game site. Burkle has comment section off too. Yep. I mean, he seems like he's pretty much done for the most part. If you actually go to his most recent video, you know, it titled "Trash Talkers That Are So Bad, I Retired." And then he has in the description, "For now." So, I'm assuming that it's going to be a hiatus, and he's probably not going to come back until some sort of... the next big Dragon Ball game comes out based on those context clues. Acorn, hello, welcome in. They pretty much killed the one new and interesting game they experimented with, the Breakers, yeah. Hit a wall? Jiren's power wall? You could say that. It's kind of what it feels like. PvP being borderline unplayable for the last year or so definitely hasn't helped either. Yeah. Anytime I hear a content creator talking about trying to get into a PvP match, they always say, like, it takes a ridiculous amount of time just to connect with one person. Like, 15 minutes and onward. They call it the other way? So, like, it would be pronounced Kex? Is that what you're saying? Buy and sell second-hand stuff. Oh. So it's a second-hand store. Xenoverse just isn't as fun as it used to be? Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. Oh, okay, I didn't think I was going to connect. Is the Breakers like that too? Yeah, see, when's the last time I played the Breakers? I want to say it was over a year ago. So, I mean... Nah. Even modders are tired of the game. Yeah. I mean, how many times can you know, be a level 199 CAC with whatever fucking extras you're able to give, or, like, be an infinite giant Namekian and have it be entertaining? Why was I labeled as an elite patroller this week? Because you met the criteria. What is going on, man? Are these NPCs screwing with us or something? We used to have so much good content, and now we barely get any. If we do get content now, it's overpriced. Yeah.
You've got to be kidding.
It's rough, man. You know, and not to say that, like, Xenoverse 2 content is going to disappear from the channel entirely. I'd still like to make videos for it and, like, stream the raids and stuff like that, but, you know, I definitely got to start introducing other stuff to the channel, because I'm, you know, I'm pretty tired of this game. Forgotten, Dark Magician, hello, welcome in, guys. Xeno was so fun back then. Yeah, no, dude. You know, I've talked about it before in the past, but Xenoverse 2 has seen me through some of the roughest times of my life. So, I mean, it's got a special place in my heart, and it probably always will, but, like, you know, Things get stale eventually. Sandyland, hello, welcome in. A mosquito just bit your ass.
You've gotta be
Have fun
kidding me.
sitting down.
How can you be this good?
The clothing options are far too limited. Yeah. It kind of sucks that it took them so long to finally start adding in, like, custom colored clothes. Honestly, I think that would have been better if they could have gotten to that sooner rather than later, you know? Because, I mean, the customization in this game, it's sorely lacking for a game that's all about customizable characters. But it, you know, introducing the custom color clothes and all that is a good step in the right direction. I don't want to be known as the Dragon Ball guy. You know, when some of my Xenoverse 2 videos started to take off, I really didn't mind at the time being considered like the Dragon Ball guy. But a thing that we see so often with Dragon Ball games is that, like, people are really hyped for them to come out, and then the game doesn't live up to the hype, and there's just no longevity factor to the games, you know? Like, Xenoverse has been the one game that has actually had quite the high level of presence in terms of YouTube content. You know, Fighters fell off eventually, Kakarot fell off fairly quick. Like, that's one of those games where people only hop on now whenever a new DLC drops. Sparking Zero fell off pretty hard, pretty fast. Shouldn't you only be the elite patroller for bonus weeks? No, basically the way that it works is that you can become an elite patroller. Like, let's say at the start of the festival, you can become an elite patroller in week 1 and week 2, so that way you can get the elite bonus for week 3. And then it restarts after week 3 is over. And then for week 4, you can get elite patroller. And if you don't make it then, you have a chance at week 5. And then you're elite for week 6, and then it repeats. Do I have a full room, or is there room for another player? Yeah, there's room. I'll call for ones once we get back in the lobby, I guess. We've done a few rounds. It'd probably be a good time to ask. It itches, but you don't want to scratch because your neighbors will see? Fuck them, dude. Who cares what the neighbors think? Damn near 10 years and still no spiky hair with Super Saiyan? Yeah, not outside of mods. Would I be upset if they... Hold on. Would I be upset if they gave Daima Super Saiyan 4 instead of GT? No, I wouldn't give a shit. Why did I lock off? Oh, because he's forever and a day away. We're playing like shit today. And we're getting unlucky. What is going on? Why are we, like, not doing damage? I'm paying too much attention to chat. Maybe I should look see what the hell's going on. Oh, suck a dick.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Holy shit, 1 minute and 5 seconds. What happened? Golly. Mm-hmm.
Seems I underestimated. Damn it! This can't be happening.
Oh, it is, Vegeta.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really
Blop, blop, blop. Raptor Red, welcome in. All right, let's see some ones in chat for anybody who's trying to get in here, shall we? Ones in chat. Who wants to play some Pinoverse? Ones in the chat. How to make Xenoverse great again. Fix the netcode and connection. Yeah, that's the main thing they need to do, man. That's the biggest thing. Alright, we got Dark Magician and Forgotten. Let's get them in here. And I'm going to restart this count, I guess. Fix the netcode and connection. Yeah, definitely. That's the biggest thing that they need to do. Fully add a Semi-Perfect Cell as a playable character. Well, I mean, yeah, they should do that, but I don't know if that's necessarily the second biggest thing they need to do. But then 3, give Android 13 a new preset with his trucker hat. Now we're talking. Is the raid any good? Not in my opinion. But if you want to know the details, there's a link in the pinned comment you can watch. Okay, looks like everybody made it in here pretty good. Hopefully everybody is set up properly for this. I'll wait up like a second or two here. 4, make the DLC free. And make it cheaper, for sure. You know, I mean, for the longest time, GTA was able to make their DLC free and was pretty much just coasting off of shark card sales. More characters, new moves, new transformations, and make the game functional. See, the first 3 of those things there are totally doable and things that we see happen for most DLCs, right? Maybe not necessarily the transformations, but we always get more characters and more moves. But the game being functional, particularly in an online setting, like that's one thing we never really seem to see any real improvement on. Oh yeah, new CAC clothes. That's a big one. Make more custom-colored CAC clothes. Add stuff to the STP shop. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like, there's very few things that are unique to the STP shop. You know, for the most part, it's basically just a copy-pasted TP metal shop with, like, maybe 1 or 2 different items that mean anything per week. Tell Bulma, Granzino, and Scott to shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, honestly. Why are we still getting Hero Coliseum announcements like 5 years later? Actually, I think it's been even longer. I forget when the Hero Coliseum came out. Maybe like 6, 7 years ago? But yeah, sometimes it's the little things, right? Sometimes it's the small adjustments and the small details that really add to a game's enjoyability. Make Star Coin shop stuff available in the TP shop after festivals. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I feel like it would kind of defeat the purpose of the Star Coin shop if you could just wait a while longer and buy things with other resources in the game. But I don't dislike the idea.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
You think we know all these numbers of things will just go in one ear and out the other for dimps? Well, yeah, if it even makes it in the first ear to begin with. I don't think they're even listening at all. If you're asking me. You want a custom parallel quest maker? Oh, now that might be interesting. I don't think I've seen that idea been thrown out there before, but I like that. I like that concept. Accessories have a head and body options. Yeah, we need more accessory slots. That's definitely something that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, looks like Swish got dipped. You can't stand Monica Rial as Bulma. Yeah, no, I much prefer Bulma's original voice actor. Yeah, no, Zeno is really annoying on the Tournament of Power stage. You know, on a stage that is otherwise really solid, you know, it's... I don't know if it's a large stage. It's somewhere between a mid and large size stage, and it's nice and open. No obstacles to really worry about for your camera to get caught on or none of that bullshit. You know, on an otherwise solid stage, I don't know why the hell they had to ruin it with a annoying voice like that. The Hero Coliseum came out October 28th, 2016. That sounds like the actual release date for Xenoverse 2, and I know it wasn't in the game from the very beginning, I know that. Stop having Guru's ass get attacked after you get the 200 stat point upgrade unlocked. That, I don't know, man. I feel like that's more of a nitpick, rather than something that's objectively wrong. Because, I mean, like, you can just ignore him, and it doesn't matter. Oh, shit, we did lose Swish. Fuck! Oops. Alright, we'll try getting him back in here after the next round. No big deal. Considering how he's going to be stuck with the cursed 6th slot, though, I don't know. I don't know what kind of luck he's going to have. Jim Jackson, hello, welcome in. You remember when the idea of spiky Super Saiyan hair was addressed by the dev team in 2017? They said something along the lines of, "We don't see why that's important." I don't know. I think you're going to have to cite that source. But if they did say that, then, like, what the fuck, dimps? Fuck you. It was 2017 when Extra Pack 1 free update for the Hero Coliseum? Damn. Didn't realize it was quite that old. I thought it came out in like 2018, 2019 timeframe, but damn. let us customize our own wallpaper. That could be neat. I mean, we already have photo mode, right? It'd be pretty cool if we could use our own photos that we make as load screens.
This isn't looking good.
Yeah, exactly, Saffron. Like, that's just how Super Saiyan works.
You've outdone yourself.
That would be why it's important. Hey, check it out. It's Goku and Gohan swooping in to say that if you've not left a like on the stream, well, what you waiting for? The like button's right there. Give it a click. You would have continued to play that mode if your save didn't get corrupted? What, the Hero Coliseum? Yeah, no, Amazon. That kind of like how Sparking Zero has like a custom battle creator that you can upload for people to play. I definitely think that would rock for parallel quests. Or even expert missions too, but I feel like with the expert missions, people would probably go overboard and make the raid bosses as OP as possible.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
It was in a live stream on Twitch in regards to the game's first anniversary by the... Oh, back when Hirano was still the man in charge. Photo mode during quests and stuff could be cool. Yeah, I suppose so, but I feel like more the point of photo mode is to, like, set up cool moments. And I feel like that would just be harder to do in a quest as opposed to how they have photo mode right now. Ah, shit! I keep forgetting. God damn it. I'm so caught up in chatting with chat. Son of a gun. Wolfer, hello, welcome in. Update future Gohan to have only one arm. Yeah, no. He's breaking the timeline. That damn arm of his that just flops about in the wind, screwing everything up. Let lobby hosts... Please stop, Vegeta. Let lobby hosts be able to ban certain skills. That would be pretty cool.
What's going on?
Can you imagine, though, some troll hops on and they ban every skill? I feel like that would be a system that would be fairly easy to abuse and troll with. I'm on autopilot? Yeah, big time. He had to keep the arm for the rating of the game. He didn't have his arm in Legacy of Goku 2, and I'm pretty sure that game was rated E10, wasn't it? Or maybe it was rated T. It still kept its T rating, at least. Xenoverse 2's playing me. That's about how it feels like these days. Max of 5 skills can be banned. Okay, yeah, I mean, putting a cap on it. Putting a cap on it would solve that problem. He didn't have his arm in Sparking Zero? I don't think he had it in Kakarot either, and those games were rated T. So what's the problem?
Trained, aren't you? This is getting fun. You're pretty strong.
From what you understand, a vast majority of the original dev team are mostly gone and have been shuffled around over the course of the game's lifecycle. I know for a fact that a couple of years back that they assigned a new producer to the game. And I'm pretty sure that a new group of devs came in with him. And I need to try and remember to re-invite people in here. I need to try and remember. Let's stop with the brain farts.
What's going on?
Alright. Remember to re-invite Forgotten and
You've gotta be
Swish.
kidding me. How can you be this good?
Let's see, it's 8:18, so that means we've got about a little less than 45 minutes until the raid starts, and like I said, we're just going to start playing the raid once it begins, instead of waiting our usual 15-30 minutes. Just because, you know, GP, and I kind of want to have a chance at getting some artworks. In many DBZ games, Future Gohan is depicted with two arms, even though in the anime and manga he loses his left arm to the androids. This is primarily due to censorship concerns in Japan, where depicting dismemberment can lead to higher age ratings for games. Well, that doesn't mean shit when games have him depicted with his arm missing and are still rated T. Like, the proof is in the pudding. Actions speak louder than words, right? Creating a unique model for a character with one arm would also increase development time and cost additionally many games for blah, 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 blah. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if they're reusing assets... But, I mean, I can't imagine it takes too long to delete an arm. But what do I know?
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Is this a fake Cesaro Ball Z video? Yes, especially considering that this is a stream. It's not a VOD yet. Zoa energy drink cherry limeade tastes good. Yeah, man. Cherry limeade flavors in general are pretty fucking tasty. Love me some good cherry limeade flavors. From what you know, the only games that have Gohan with one arm... Yeah, and none of those games have a higher rating than any other Dragon Ball Z game. Or should I say a more mature rating? Stream is delayed for you. Yeah, when I've been asking for ones, they've been coming in on kind of a delay, and I don't know what might be causing that. Because, I mean, OBS says everything is fine. I'm not dropping any frames. You know, it says my connection's good. Not taking up any more CPU than it normally does. So, I don't know. Maybe try refreshing the stream. That might work. If you're noticing that the stream seems to be pretty far behind. You find it interesting how future Gohan lost use of his arm, and so did present Gohan when he fought Cell. I think it was supposed to be a parallel. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they did that to make a parallel. New chilled sprite? I'd have to look that up. I haven't even heard of that. Who seems to think it's pretty good? Okay, I guess some of the mobile games have Future Gohan missing an arm as well. I don't know anything about those games, so I don't know what their age rating might be. But something tells me it's not gonna be like, oh, rated M for mature. Guy's missing his arm. Gohan losing function of it against Cell was purely because of Vegeta picking a bad time to be a parent. Well, yeah, it's because Gohan was going to defend Vegeta, but from a writing standpoint, I'm pretty sure that they put that in there for the sake of having the parallel. Or maybe it's just coincidence. I don't know. Sometimes that happens in writing. Alright, let's keep going, I guess. Only about 35 more minutes until the raid begins. It's a cherry lime flavored Sprite. Oh, that sounds interesting. Like I was just saying, cherry limeade stuff is usually pretty good. But isn't Sprite already like a lemon lime soda? So is it just like extra on the lime in that case? Didn't TFS make a joke about that? For Gohan's arm? I don't remember. I don't know if they directly tied it into the future Gohan thing. I'd have to rewatch the episode. You think Dimps was ordered by Bandai to brick the PvP on Xenoverse 2 for Sparking Zero? I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense. Because, like, why would Bandai try and sabotage their own game? You know? I don't know. That one just doesn't compute for me. Card Limits, hello, welcome in. If Gohan got to keep his body when he died, it would be awkward if he still had no left arm. Yeah, I wonder how that would work out.
You've outdone yourself.
I wonder if they would just restore his arm to him or what. Sprite is just lemonade, the normal flavor? I'm pretty sure it's a lemon lime soda. What is Sprite's flavor? Sprite is a lemon lime flavored soft drink known for its crisp, clean, and refreshing taste and is caffeine free. So yeah, it's lemon lime. It says it right on the packaging, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Why would you sabotage one of your games just to promote another if they're both your game that you profit off of, you know? Combat doesn't seem to be the focus of Xenoverse 2, despite PvP being a thing. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's like literally the core gameplay. Like when you're sitting down playing the game, you're in combat. I mean, if you're saying that you don't think that the combat system is good, I suppose that, you know, that's fair, I guess. Because, I mean, it's the furthest thing from balanced, that's for goddamn sure. Wait, Sierra Mist was discontinued? When? I never heard about this. It's called Starry now? Yeah, I never heard of that shit. You're surprised in the future Trunks or Gohan didn't use the Dragon Balls unless they tried off screen. You don't know unless... They can't use the Dragon Balls. Piccolo died, and therefore Kami died. So that would be why they didn't use them. Bandai wins both ways. You recently saw that someone tried to buy Xenoverse 2 on digital and Sparking Zero was shown to them instead. They get your money both ways, so it's a win-win. I don't think so. That does not sound like sound logic to me. Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers? Like, which do I like better? I don't know. I can't remember the last time I watched Friday the 13th or Halloween. It's been forever and ever. Looks like some folks in chat like Jason Voorhees. Sierra Mist was discontinued like 2 years ago? Well, it's brand new to me. What in the... TFS Gohan. So this, I go down, forever down, by an arm died by an android. God, I practically had a stroke reading that. But I think I remember the quote you're trying to quote. I think I remember that now. You didn't like scary movies when you were younger? You watched Child's Play, you know, the Chucky doll, that was terrifying, yeah. I actually watched Child's Play for the first time not too long ago.
You've outdone yourself.
You know, I could imagine seeing it as a child, it would probably be terrifying, but watching it as a damn near 30-year-old man, I'm like, man, this is so cheesy. I used to not like scary movies once upon a time as well. I don't really know when the shift might have happened, but now I could watch them before bed, and it's no big deal. I've actually developed a bit of an appreciation for them. Once there was a Xenoverse 2 live stream by the dev team just for them to announce Dragon Ball Heroes only for the Switch and nothing else. Can be crashed out. Yeah, I don't know. That I think that was a long time ago. I can't really recall.
Whoa, you're really well trained, aren't you?
16's speech was the best in a bridge. Yeah, no, dude. Honestly, TFS did a really good job with, like, the last few episodes, especially. Like, the writing was really good, and they showed that they can be more than just parody writers. Like, they showed that they actually can write some, like, meaningful, deep stuff. Like, 16's speech was really good. Some people are talking about the Human Centipede in chat. I've never watched it, but I've read a summary of it. And apparently they made a sequel, and I read the summary of that too, and oh my god, like, the sequel is just disgusting. I mean, the first one's pretty gross too, but I mean... They really leaned into just the raunchiness in Human Centipede 2, from what I read. Oh yeah, I remember the movie Ghost. I saw that one a long time ago. I found that one to be pretty interesting, more than I found it to be scary.
You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, Jim, I don't know if it was you, if it was someone else, but it's been mentioned in chat before that Zoa is the Rock's energy drink or whatever. Watch it, it's amazing. If you're talking about the Human Centipede, I think it sounds stupid. You seem to have a very skewed definition of what amazing means. If you want to know more details about it, Joseph, I advise you just Google it. What's my opinion on the fandom civil war about DBZA being an appropriate replacement for the actual series versus those who say TFS ruined the fandom? So, I personally am a big fan of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. You know, as for DBZA being an appropriate replacement for the actual series, I think I'd have to disagree on that. As much as I love it and as good as I think it is, you really should watch the source material before you watch an abridged version of it. That's my opinion on that. But I don't think that TFS really ruined the fandom. I think that there is a bit of an issue with some people where they'll use stuff from DBZA as confirmation bias, right? But, you know, that's why I say you should watch the source material before you start watching parodies of it. So that way you understand what it's all about. And, you know, it's just going to make the experience of watching the parody better, right? Because you understand why some of the stuff is funny. You remember Sean getting asked what he thought about TFS in a Q&A, and he didn't respect them at all and hated it? I want to say that Sean Schemmel might have said something to the contrary. I know the interview or the Q&A that you're talking about, because I've seen it too.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
I want to say at one point he was cool with it, but like in the official interview setting, you know, I think he wanted to say the politically correct thing, if you want to call it that. You know, he wanted to say what was going to please the company he was working for sure. DBZA isn't a replacement, it's in the name. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got all 8 characters to level 80? Nice, dude. And now you got to get that time egg from Guru, so that way you can start getting them above level 80. Sean Schimmel, Dookie's on TFS literally any chance he gets. Sean shits on everything he deems below him. He's such an asshole. Yeah, he definitely has a lot of moments that you really cannot describe as shining moments, that's for sure. Should be treated as a parody since that's what it is. Not trying to downplay it. They did put effort into it. A lot, in fact. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a solid parody. It's a really good parody, especially once you start getting into the Frieza saga. Like, it's actually rather well produced. But it, you know, it's like I said, it's definitely not a replacement. You should watch the source material first. But yeah, it should just be treated as a parody, as a funny, silly little thing that a group in the community did, and people really enjoy.
You've got to be kidding me.
Have I ever tried gingerbread men or something? Yeah, I've had gingerbread men in the past. You wonder how Sean feels knowing he shares being a voice actor in this game with the abridged Nappa VA. Well, it's not just him. It's Kaiser Neko, Lanny Pator, and Takahata 101. And to be honest with you, I don't think that Sean Schimmel really has any real animosity towards TFS. I genuinely think a lot of the things he's saying, he's just saying to appease Shueisha or Toei or whoever. You have no luck with the time egg? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think it takes a couple of missions. Like, you gotta do a couple of missions, then Guru's house will get attacked. When Guru's house gets attacked, you have to make sure that you kill all of the enemies that show up before you gather all of the Dragon Balls, or else it's just gonna mean you have to keep doing more Guru missions. So, you know, it's just a matter of playing the game more. It can be a slightly time-consuming thing. The movies are fun, too. Yeah, no, I really loved the abridged Broly movie.
You've got to be
Alright, I'll
kidding me.
try and get a closer
How
look
can
at
you
your
be
character
this
in the lobby. Forgotten. Knowing how Sean acts, he defo has beef. He originally liked TFS. See, that's what I thought. I could have sworn I remember seeing some video where he did speak about TFS in a positive light. I fucking knew I saw that somewhere. And then Toei took Super and changed his opinion via money. Apparently, Shueisha was furious with Funimation USA letting TFS cameo in DBZA, kind of the final chapters, so they denied Funimation USA the dubbing rights for almost 2.5 years. Really? God damn, I didn't realize there was a crazy debacle like that going on behind the scenes at some point. Maybe I should look into that. What the fuck is going on here? How do we have a group of 6 people and we're not KOing him, like, right away?
Let's do our best. No cheating, okay?
Shit.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for
I
me to
love DBZA's... Like, I love Broly's voice when he's in base form. Just, like, how meek he is. Oh, well, he definitely has to be Crowler, right? Because Crowler is kind of in a shit ton of GX episodes. Yeah, you got to get the original guy for that for sure. But I don't know nothing about Bronk Stone. You're not gonna play the raid, Dark Magician? Aw. Well, can't really say that I blame you. Fair enough.
You've outdone yourself.
Speaking of which, we got like 13 minutes to go. If you have a kid, you'll name it Kakarot so you can scream like Broly if they do something bad. There you go, buddy. Alright, I guess he's just dipping right now. So that leaves one slot open, folks. If anybody wants to take this last slot, we'll still be doing this for another, like, 10, 12 minutes. One's in chat if you want to take this last lobby slot. Type 1 in the chat, and all of that can be yours. Bronk was a quote-unquote main character? That's weird. I don't know, maybe he just didn't have the time. Or maybe he just didn't want to do it. I don't know. Oh, Mario, welcome in, dude. Oh, he also takes it with the 1. He wants it, he gets it. If the game lets it. Alrighty, Mason, thanks for hanging out while you could, man. Sean also pitched a tent to Chris Sabat. I think you mean pitch to fit, because, to pitch a tent means to pop a boner. But he pitched a fit to Chris Sabat because Chris wanted to use another English dub's voice for Rosé. Damn. He's very protective of the role. Yeah, definitely. I mean, who could blame him, man? I bet you it makes him a shitload of cash. Oh, oops, yeah, I guess Forgotten wanted me to see his CAC. That's alright, we still got some time. I'll check it next lobby if I remember.
Damn it! This can't be happening!
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
You definitely meant pitch to fit. Yeah, man, because I was gonna say... You know, I couldn't imagine any reason why Sean Schimmel would ever pitch a tent over Chris Sabat. Pretty sure both of them are married men. Go. Oh. See, look. Midoriya's headbutt trapped there. It's gotta be a proximity thing. We will be starting the raid immediately.
You're pretty strong.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Yeah, Vic really did a good job as Broly. Johnny Young Bosch is alright. I feel like Eric Vale might have been a better replacement. Just because when I first started watching My Hero Academia, I thought that Shigaraki was voiced by Vic Mignogna until I saw the credits. And I saw that it was Eric Vale, and I was like, I could swear that's Vic. So, I think they maybe should have given Eric Vale a shot. Or maybe they did, and maybe he denied. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for the raid, guys. I don't know if I should just put on, maybe at least for the first one, since I don't have a definitive answer as to whether or not there's any super armor or anything. So maybe for the first match, maybe at the very least, I'll put on the Shenron Super Soul. Your cat tooted? Well, toot back. Alright, alright. Let me see this character. Yep, that's female Majin. Wait, is that... It is. It's Majin Buu's custom clothes, huh? Interesting. Alright, let's get back into it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what Super Soul I want to equip. And I need to do some recording for tomorrow's video. But definitely gonna need the boss to get more HP. Girls don't toot. The hell they don't! I've heard them do it! Myth busted.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, no, his performance as Ed in Full Metal Alchemist was really good. What am I, Mythbusters? You know it. Is Universe 11 in first place again? I'd imagine that's why you're saying that. I haven't checked those leaderboards in a minute. Maybe I'll take a peek before I end up hopping off for the night.
This isn't good.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this
Ooh, I'm
good?
almost at 5,000. I am almost at 5,000. You think they are? Well, hell yeah, man. Hope so, because that's my team. I want them extra star coins, damn it. They're second on your end? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's, they've at least been consistently getting second place. With a couple of first places thrown in the mix.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this...
Universe 6 never takes home any W's. Well, yeah, man. It's Universe 6, what you expect. With a fat-ass god of destruction like Champa. Alright, it is 8:59, so that means the raid is going to be starting in 1 minute. And it's going to be starting up here momentarily, so let's get ready for that. Alright, I'm just going to try and get a room right away before I start setting myself up. But let's see ones in chat for anyone who wants to join up. Yeah, I'm going to get a screenshot of this real quick. But yeah, ones in chat for raid slots. We are playing the raid now, ladies and gentlemen. Ones in chat, where are they at? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Saffron, I think we're gonna have to push you into the following round, just because Swish did get his one in first. Let's see here, so Swish, so then Mario, Acorn, Forgotten, and Akali is what we'll do. You'll go last, okay. So let me just get Swish, and then we'll do Mario. Pretty sure Savage Acorn is Gallon Merrick. Still haven't gotten that down pat. And so then I guess after that we'll get Akali. And who? Alright, so then next round we'll get Saffron, Forgotten, and Raptor. That's how we'll do that. Alright, so yeah, for now... since we don't really know... Oh, wait, I need to change some of this stuff at the very least. Mock Dash is probably going to be better here. I guess I'll keep Elegant Blaster. For now, I'm just going to do Super Vegeta, and then I am going to equip the Shenron Super Soul, so that way I have a better chance at getting an artwork. But if there is no super armor, I'd say we might as well go with the good old-fashioned Ultimate Final Battle Super Soul strat. But yeah, I need to do at least one round, because I don't really know the status of this raid right now. Hopefully everybody's ready to go. I am not 100% sure yet. I will know for sure if Ultimate Final Battle is good once we've actually done a round, because I haven't been able to confirm Super Armor. Dragon Ball! Don't stop till you find 'em all! Alright. You thought light bosses never have super armor? I'm pretty sure there's been occasions where they have. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't look like we have super armor to worry about at all, so yeah. I guess we could start using Ultimate Final Battle from here. Considering that the HP is still so low, I think for a little bit I'm just going to be sticking with this Super Soul that I'm using. Oh, let me also get a calculator. 1009.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Oh, 210? Okay. So 210 for winning. I didn't get an artwork. Thanks, game. AJ, hello, welcome in. Belch. Excuse me. Alright, so we've got 3 people, Saffron, Forgotten, and Raptor in this room that have secured it, so that still leaves slots open. So let's go on ahead and let's see them, folks. Let's see ones in chat for raid slots. Where are they at, folks? Let's see them ones. Yeah, damn, my stream must really be delayed. I don't know why that is. Yeah, let me get... Should probably prioritize Saffron and Raptor, right? Okay, and so then we need to get 1... 2, and then Akali. So then that will mean... Oh, beautiful. I love how bad this game's connection is. So then Mario, Who, and Swish for next round. On your end, the stream is blurry for some reason. Well, OBS is saying that everything is normal, and I don't see anyone else mentioning it. So that's probably something on your end, man. Maybe try refreshing the stream and changing your quality settings. Okay, who are we missing? Forgotten is who we're missing. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I did my stream settings like how I normally do. I don't think that I can check here, because there is a setting for stream delay, and I usually set that to ultra low, so that way there's not a whole lot of delay between when people chat and when I have a chance to respond, so I don't know. Could just be a YouTube thing. Alright, charge up. No sense in not popping this off the bat, I guess. Why did I do this? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's gonna be another one that's over lickety-split. Oh, now you can see how purty I am. Oh, thank you, Raptor. Plus 1952.
Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach.
What the fuck? Where's the chart work at? It was doing so good for us last stream, this Super Soul, but now? What the fuck? Okay, so it's Mario, Who, and Swish, yeah? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, plus 61. Alright, that leaves 2 slots open. So one's in chat to take them. One's in chat for lobby slots, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, it's leveling up somewhat fast. Okay. So I guess we try and prioritize Swish in this group here. And then we'll get Mario, Who, Akali, and Acorn. Okay, so then that means next team will have AJ, Raptor, Saffron, and Forgotten. Are we using the Ultimate Final Battle Super Soul? Yeah, might as well. I'm not using it for the time being, just because I'd rather have a chance at artworks. And we are killing the boss very quickly, so... So far, we haven't even had, like, a minute-long round yet, so... Corey, hello, welcome in. Looks like there's someone cosplaying Majin 21 here. No! Just help me! Help me! Someone help! Nice. Power capsules coming in clutch. Love it. Get up, damn it. Limit burst a bitch. Okay, look at all of those bending Kamehamehas missing their mark. Holy fuck, I feel like I haven't hit a single one of these goddamn things. I didn't even hit 1,000. Wow, what a terrible performance. Plus 959. Son of a bitch, why don't you just... Thank you.
Good.
God, that was atrocious.
I don't think there's much more.
Where are these shartworks, bro? I know I still have some to unlock. The actual actor who played Goofy said he was a wolf dog? Goofy ain't no wolf dog, dude. Look at him. Okay, so... Alright, yeah, already at like 100,000. Okay. So we got AJ, Raptor, Saffron, and Forgotten, which means there's one slot open. So let's see ones in chat. Ones in chat to swipe that last slot. Okay, should probably try and prioritize Saffron. And you should get a fairly decent amount of damage. Okay, so then... Also Raptor. Then AJ. Forgotten. And a Collie. Oh, wonderful. Just what we need. Okay, so then Mario, Who, and Acorn after that. Biddaloo, 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 boo. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're just waiting on Forgotten. I don't know if he's still fighting Guru people or what. Okay, there he is. Oh. Okay. You don't have the red eyes? Yeah, you don't have the tail either. It's all make-believe. They were wanting to make a third Goofy movie? Well, here's hoping that it happens. Alright. Good on the limit burst. Get that bitch. I think we might actually get to a minute in. Oh yeah, this is... We're not going to be finishing her off in the next 20 seconds at all. Alright, she got hit by it, good. Okay, 3 people are rocking it. Cool, cool. Very interesting choice in the Dodon Ray. Oof. Oh, get him. There should have been an Emperor's Death Beam that followed that. This'll do. This will do nicely. I actually get myself a good amount of points here. We need it. But so far, my point yields have been really, really low. And the thing that really sucks about the... Why is it purple? What's going on up there? Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Hit her. Nice. Yeah, I feel like my points haven't been very good. Well, that one was okay. Plus 70, 84.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I got an artwork. I hope that's the last artwork I need. I'm going to check that out real quick. Okay, so Mario, Who, and Acorn are going to be in this round. Let's start seeing ones in chat to fill up the rest of those slots. Who's taking them, folks? Ones in chat. Alright, raid. Nope, I still have artwork to unlock. Gosh darn. I guess I'll keep holding on to this Super Soul for now, then. Maybe I'll swap it by the next round. Okay, so I guess we'll try and prioritize Raptor, then? Alright. Raptor, and then... Acorn, Mario. Oop, wait, hold on. Did I mess this up? And then Akali. Yeah, I didn't see Swish there, but I guess we'll try getting him in. It's alright. We'll see what happens. Wait, did I mess it up? I might have messed up my order. So we're supposed to get Who in here. No, well, we'll see what happens. Swish might not end up making it. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, let's get Who in here like I was supposed to. Alright, So, I mean, we got Swish, Saffron, Forgotten. After that, yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit awkward, but what can you do? What can you do? Saffron, I know you kind of need to get to bed as quickly as possible, so I might end up prioritizing you over Swish next round. Just because I know you're slightly more limited on time tonight. Yeah, Ultimate Final Battle is the strat. I'm trying to get more artwork, so I have the Shenron Super Soul on instead. But... cool. I didn't get locked onto right away. Love it. Yeah, I really don't like that they have such low stamina early on. That's kind of annoying to deal with. Didn't mean to do that, but I'm glad I did it. Holy fuck, how is she getting pushed away so much? Alright, cool. We got 3 of them again, so that's a solid 75% boost. Alright. Nice. Very quick, very easy. Alright, looks like everybody got some good points there, too. Plus 90, 62. Oh, shit! That already puts me at my 20k.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
What the fuck, dude? I had craptastic luck getting artworks. That did not work out at all in my favor. Should have just gone with Ultimate Final Battle, goddamn. Alright, let me just double check on the leaderboards here, just kind of see where I'm sitting at right now, because I'm curious. Yeah, for anyone who is wanting to equip Ultimate Final Battle, you should have a shit ton of time to get it ready. You've gotten one every single time so far? Well, la-ti-da, Saffron. Killer Appetite. Killer? I hardly know her. Alright, cool. So yeah, I do have my 100k, so I guess we'll go on ahead and mosey on over to the alt account. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I'm going to prioritize Saffron here, so that means we've got Saffron and Forgotten in this round, and then we're moving Swish to the round following. So let's go on ahead and start seeing some ones in chat, since I'm having a bit of a delay. See ones in chat for lobby slots. Sure thing, Acorn, always happy to help. Piece of shit. This is loading in so slowly. It's like we're loading in slow motion. Every time you look at the Tsunado NPC, you think of me? Is that one of the NPCs in this game? I forget which one that is. Alright, we got a crap ton right now. But let's see here. So we're going to get Saffron, Forgotten, Akali, Mario, and Who in this round. Okay. So then, let's get Saffron Rice. And then everyone else should be pretty much good. Forgotten. And then Akali. And then Mario. And Who? Okay, so then after that, the next round we'll have Swish, Raptor, and Jim. That's how that's looking. Alright, let me make sure that I'm set up right. Definitely not. I mean, I'm probably not really going to use too much Dodoria's Headbutt myself, but I mean, no sense in not using it, I guess. I am going to be swapping over to the ultimate final battle. And I'm pretty much set to go. Alright, looks like everyone made it in. Both feet planted firmly on the ground. I love it. The guy in the main area for PvP battles and parallel quests. Alright, I'll have to take a look at him. I'll try and remember to take a look at him before I end stream. Tsunado. Let me make a note of that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up recording a video probably after I get my 100k. Just because that should guarantee that she has a bunch of HP. Well, should. Not a guarantee, but I want to try and get as much footage as possible. It's better to have too much than too little. He has green hair? I'm really gonna have to wonder, like, if this guy just looks like me, or one of my CACs or something. But, like I said, I'll try and remember to look at him before stream's over. Nice, okay. Alright, she's notably tankier, but we also don't have our Super Souls coming into effect yet, so... Oh, she's aiming at me now. The name, mainly? Huh. I mean, the only similarities is they start with an S and end with an O. One, two, three, four. Okay, so we got 4 people rocking it. That is a 100% boost to our damage, which is really good. Oh, that actually reached. Nice. That was excellent timing. Good job on that stamina break. Phoenix, welcome in. Ooh. Hate that evasive. Oh no! That's a really long grab animation, too. Alright, we fly up. And we blast her. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. I'm not... My head is not in the game right now. She's screwing me up good. Oh, that sucks. That whole Emperor's Death Beam just whiffed. Gosh darn it. Okay, we've got a pretty solid chance of beating her. Like, before time runs out. It's time to play the game! Shit. Oh yeah, we are just putting the hurt on her. Yeah, we're gonna be done in no time. Stop it! I saw you trying to grab 21. None of that. Oh shit, who's using Emperor sign or whatever it's called? How kind of him. Oh, damage caps galore. I love to see it, man. Look at that. Holy smokes, folks. That is grand-tastic. Good shit, everybody.
Bravo! Simply splendid.
I know Triple H. I guess that was more of a Hulk Hogan impression, wasn't it? Now that I think about it, I don't know if I know what Triple H sounds like. Okay, so we need Swish, Raptor, and Jim.
Do you guys?
So let's go on ahead. Let's see some more ones in chat, folks. Ones in chat for Lobby Slots. This might be enough HP here. I might go on ahead. I think I'm actually going to try and record this round and see how it goes. Okay. Alright, good shit. Looks like Saffron made his 100k. Hell yeah, I know that was kind of a big thing before you went off to bed. You wanted to get that, so I'm glad we were able to get you there. Alright, so Swish. and then Raptor. Then we need to get Jim. I'm pretty sure he appears offline. Yeah, there he is. And so then after that, it's a Kali and a Mario. Okay. So then that means next round we'll get Who, Acorn, and Forgotten. Holy shit, Raptor Red! Looks like you've been balling out in PvP, dude. You went back to Canton City? Alright, we'll give this a couple more tries, Swish. Yeah, I have no idea, dude. Every once in a while, I don't know, the game glitches and it just gives someone randomly large amounts of TP. I don't know why it does that. Can I look at Tsunato before you head off? I'll try after this round. I should be at 100k after this round, so I'll check then if you're going to be sticking around for another 5-ish minutes. Alright, Swish, I'm going to give this one more try. If you don't make it in here, I'm going to pass your slot off to the next person in line, which is who? Go run the round? Alright, let's try getting Who in here real quick then. So then that means we'll swap Who out for Swish right here. Boom, 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 boom. Smile! You're on camera.
Take away my baby. Justice is super good. Evil bathrobe.
Evil bathrobe. Alright, so yeah, I gotta scan the moveset at the start here, so please hold off on the limit burst. It kind of gets in the way of the moveset list, so just allow me to handle the limit burst if you would so, please, and thank you. Hopefully that gets out, because I know the stream is on a bit of a delay tonight, so hopefully that makes it out there before we actually start the match. With TP like that, you're the cause of the servers breaking. I don't know, dude, because that's not the first time you made it into the room, right? So it's weird that just all of a sudden it decided, like... God bitch it. Alright, that should be good enough. God bitch it. I'm getting bitched out. Alright, I'm hoping to see a lot of people damage capping again. I'm hoping to see a lot of damage caps here. Hopefully everybody brought along their ultimate super soul. One, two, three, four? Okay, well, we at least have 4 people. That's still a 100% increase, which is double the damage, so still really good. God damn it. What's going on over there? Oh, she's doing a super attack. Okay, that's 1, and that's 2. Now I gotta charge up. Yeah, catch that bitch. I don't know why they sometimes just have to randomly fall out of these attacks. Doesn't make much sense to me. Oof. Stinky. Alright, cool. I guess I'll just go on ahead and charge up. Why not? I'd love to be over there firing off Bomber DX, but I've only got 1 bar of key. Fuck. Where's that Emperor's Death Beam at? There it is. Ah, frack. Ah, frack. Nice. Nice. Power capsules coming in clutch right now. Damn, son. Hot diggity damn, dude. Everybody damage capped. That's precisely what I want to see. Guys, that's fucking awesome.
Wonderful. Oh, where are my smiley face stickers?
Nice job, everyone. Good shit. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Nice. It's 2 damage caps in a row. So, oh wait, I should probably stop recording, shouldn't I? Got the footage I needed. Alright. Saffron wants me to take a look at this Tsunado guy. So let's take a peek at that real quick. You did do the Emperor's sign again that time? Interesting. I mean, you still, even with spending time doing that, you still managed to get enough damage to cap. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, Sunato. I guess this guy? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. Alright, let me take a look-see at the HP situation here. Because I would like to show that you get 180. Yeah, I don't know about how easy that's going to come. I don't know. I might have some old footage where I can just flash the number 180 GP on the screen, and then that might work out okay that way. But yeah, folks, that was fucking awesome. That's quite a way to finish off the stream by having everybody damage cap like that. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking that this is probably about the point where I start winding down. I got all the recording that I really need. You know, we're finishing off on a good note and yada yada. So what's probably going to happen is I'll come back and I'll stream on Sunday because that's when the week is going to turn over. And then, yeah, it's basically going to be the third Elite week as well as the final week of the festival. So I'll try and stream as much as I can. I'm thinking next week I want to try and stream at least every other day. So that would look like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? So that's kind of my plan right now. But just so that way you can keep up with exactly when I'm going live and what I'm thinking, I'll go on ahead and leave you guys with the Discord link in the chat here. Like I said, I will be coming back on Sunday when the week turns over, and I always do post in there whenever I go live. So if YouTube's notifications aren't doing it for you, then hell, maybe Discord's will do the trick. But yeah, folks, with all that said and done, though, I will be uploading a video tomorrow talking about this raid and such, so if you could do me a favor, make sure you give it a watch, give it a like. If you have something to say, leave a comment on it. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I really need to talk about here winding down. So with all of that said and done, I do believe that's going to be about My Cue to Bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you